Good morning, students. Hope you are doing well in indefinite integration. As I told you, from today's this video, we are going to start solving indefinite board questions, right? Which includes 2-3 marks questions and MCQ also, right? I send a PDF of this question, so I'm not writing options of all questions, and when questions are repeated or same questions are there, then you have to solve yourself also, right? So first question is integration 3 10 x by 3 minus 10 cube x by 3 upon 1 minus 3 10 square x by 3, right? Suppose this is theta, then this is a formula is like this: 3 10 theta minus 10 cube theta whole upon 1 minus 3 10 square theta. So answer of this is 10 3 theta, that you know. So this is the question from 2006 Gujarat exam, right? So this is your 10 3 theta and we are solving MCQ. So I am not going to write all steps, just I am explaining what is this. So this is 10 3 theta's formula. Instead of theta, here is x by 3. So what is your I? I is equal to integration 10 3 into theta is x by 3 dx. So answer of this is 10x dx, integration 10x dx. So answer of this is log more sec x, but it is not given in your options. This is your answer, log more sec x plus c, but this is not given in your option. It is given minus log cos x, because sec is log 1 upon cos x, and you have a formula of this in cos also. That is, if we write this, then this become log more cos x raised to minus 1 plus c, and minus 1 comes here according to log rule. So answer will be minus log more cos x plus c. And you have also formula minus log cos x, integration of 10x is minus log cos x, that you have to remember. So sometimes they are going to give you this type of answer. So I think so option B is your proper answer, right? So for this, option B is proper answer. Now next question is 1 upon 4x square plus 9. It's a very simple question. You know this is a perfect square, this is a perfect square. So 1 upon x square plus a square formula is applicable here. But for your simplicity and without mistake find out the answer, you have to keep coefficient of x square is always 1. So taking 4 common, we have 1 upon 4 integration 1 upon x square plus 9 by 4, that is 3 by 2 whole square dx is our answer, right? So this is 1 upon x square plus a square. Answer is 10 inverse, right? Formula is 10 inverse. So this is 1 upon 4, 1 upon a is 3 by 2, so 3 by 2, right? 10 inverse x upon a is 3 by 2 and plus c. This is your answer. So this is 2. So 1 upon 6, 10 inverse twice x by 3 plus c. This is your answer. So option number C, right? So option C is your correct answer. So for this, answer C is your correct answer. Now we read this type of questions in textbook also, right? And this is an important question. So this is I is equal to integration. Now here is power 98, here is power 100. So I am splitting out 100 to 98 into 2. So this becomes sin x raised to 98, and this is cos x raised to 98, and this is 1 upon cos x whole square dx. So 100 is okay, 98 plus 2. Now this is 10x. So this is integration 10x raised to 98, and this is sec square x dx. So this is fx, derivative of 10x is sec square x. So this is your fx and this is f dash x. So answer is fx raised to n plus 1, 1 power more, right? So n plus 1, that is 10x raised to 99 upon 99 plus c. This is your answer. So option number C, right? I have a laptop here, so I am looking at in that. So option number C is your correct answer, right? So you have to solve this question for MCQ, right? So applies as all formulas with as much as less steps, right? If you know this is 10 and sec square x, so 10x into sec square, so no need to write here any step for this question also, right? So you have to omit the step for saving the time, okay? Next question is x cos x upon x sin x plus cos x, right? So no standard formula is applicable. So check, is derivative of the denominator is in numerator. So derivative of this is derivative of x as it is, sin x is cos x, plus sin x as it is, derivative of x is 1 and cos x is minus sin x. So derivative of the denominator, this is denominator, right? So ddx of denominator, derivative of the denominator is in, this will cut, so in numerator. So answer of this is fx, then this is f dash x. So we assume that let t is equal to x sin x plus cos x, right? So dt is equal to x as it is, derivative of sin x is cos x, plus sin x as it is, derivative of x is 1 minus sin x and dx. So dt is equal to x cos x dx, right? So this is x cos x dx is your dt. So I will be integration dt whole upon, this is t square, and derivative of 1 upon x square is minus 1 upon t x. So here is t square, so minus 1 upon t plus c. So minus 1 upon t, t is x sin x plus cos x plus c. So this is your answer, that is option number C is your correct answer. Option number C is correct answer, right? Now see here, no need to do these all steps. We decided here that this is the derivative of the denominator is in numerator, then this is 1 upon x square, and derivative of 1 upon x square is minus 1 upon x. So minus 1 upon x, this is your x. So answer is option C directly. So no need to write these step, all steps also, right? Because you have to save the time. Now here, right, you are looking here and seeing that this is log, half is constant. So your answer will be root a square minus a square, that is sine inverse formula. So your answer will be, this is your answer, not mine. This is your answer, sine inverse x upon log half, right, plus c. That is, I think, given in sine inverse, right, right, sine inverse x upon a plus c, right? So this is not given in any option, right? Why? Because this is a wrong answer. You have a formula for 1 upon root a square minus x square dx. Yeah, this is the right formula, sine inverse x by a plus c. But in that, a is greater than 0. That is the condition. Condition is if a is greater than 0, otherwise this is minus. So here a is log half, and log half is log 1 minus log 2. Applying log rule, log a upon b is log a minus log b. So this is minus log 2, that is less than 0. So that's why this formula is not applicable here. So you have to write minus log 2 instead of this, and minus log 2 whole square, that is plus log 2. So your I will be integration dx whole upon minus log 2 whole square minus x square in square root, right? So this is a square minus x square. Now log 2 become plus, so because of square, so this become integration 1 upon under root log 2 square minus x square dx. So answer of this is sine inverse x upon log 2. So answer is sine inverse x upon log 2 plus c. That is given in option number B, right? So option number B is your correct answer. So be careful about this question. This is A, but A is less than. That's why we have to write log 2 instead of log half. Now log 2 is positive here, right? Therefore you can apply this formula. Otherwise you are not able to apply this formula. So remember this type of small things for calculation, right? Now this is same thing as this. Instead of cos x, it is given sin x. So derivative of the denominator is, check it, derivative of the denominator, x as it is, derivative of this is minus sin x plus cos x as it is, right? Derivative of x is 1 and minus cos x and plus 0. This will be cut. So answer of this is minus. We need minus here. So divide and multiply by minus. What we get? I is equal to minus integration. This is minus x sin x. No need to write this, but for your easiest way and for your understanding, I am writing all step. Otherwise, no need to write. Right? So x cos x minus sin x plus 1 and dx. So derivative of the denominator is in numerator. Answer is log more fx. So answer will be minus log more fx is this. So x cos x minus sin x plus 1 plus c. This is your answer. So it is given in option number D. In option number D, it is given minus 1 here. So no problem at all, right? If I write plus 1 or minus 1 in calculation, it doesn't matter. So option number D is your correct answer, right? In your PDF file, which is given to you, highlighted bold option is your correct answer. So option D is correct answer. Now next question is integration fx dx is equal to what? Where fx is this. So this is determinant. You have to expand this, right? So if we multiply this, what we get? This is 2007 into 2008. So 2007 into 2008x and minus 2007x into 2008. So fx is 0. So therefore I is equal to integration fx dx. Fx dx, that is integration 0 dx is always constant. Remember, this is always constant. So answer is constant. That is option A is your correct answer, right? So option A is correct answer. Okay. 8 question from Gujarat 2009. Root 10x sin x cos x. As you know, anything is square root, you have to assume. So derivative of 10x is sec square x. Sec square x means 1 upon cos square x, but only one cos x is given. So if we divide and multiply by cos x here, so what we get? Cos square x upon cos x. So I become integration root 10x whole upon 10x into 1 upon cos square is sec square x dx. Now this is root 10x upon 10x, right? So this become 1 upon root 10x, and 1 upon root 10x means 10x raised to minus half. Otherwise take 10x to here. So half minus 1 is minus half. So power of 10x is minus half into sec square x dx. This is fx, derivative of 10x is sec square x. So this is fx and this is f dash x. So derivative of this is sec square x. So answer is fx raised to n plus 1, 1 power more, that is 10x raised to minus half plus 1 upon minus half plus 1 and plus c. So that is 10 raised to 1 minus half is half, that is root 10x. So proper answer is given in root 10x, and this is 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 is LCM. So answer is 2 times 10x raised to half plus c. So your answer is option D is correct answer, right? So option D is correct answer. Now next question number 9 is from Gujarat 2009. This is given. Now you know, if we write this, I is equal to integration e raised to log x raised to a plus e raised to log a raised to x, and this is dx. Now we have formula. Answer of this is x raised to a. So this is integration x raised to a plus this is a raised to x dx. So applying x raised to constant, that is x raised to n formula, and this is a raised to x, that is constant raised to variable, that is a raised to x formula. So here answer is x raised to a plus 1 upon a plus 1 plus answer of this is a raised to x upon log a base z plus c. That is option number A is your correct answer. So option A is correct answer. Then question number 10. It is given that if integration x minus 1 whole square upon x square plus 1 whole square dx is equal to tan inverse x plus fx plus c, then you have to find out fx. That is which term is here, right, between tan inverse and c, that you have to find out. Means we have to integrate this, get the answer of this, and comparing with this answer we will get fx. Now see, this is x square plus 1. So how we get x square plus 1 here? If we expand this, so here I am taking this side, left hand side only. If we have expand this, then this is x square, right? I am writing last term first. So x square plus 1 and minus twice x whole upon x square plus 1 whole square dx, right? So bifurcating this upon this, so we get integration x square plus 1 upon x square plus 1 whole square is 1 upon x square plus 1 dx minus twice x whole upon x square plus 1 whole square dx. This is the standard formula of tan inverse. So this is integration is tan inverse x minus. Now derivative of the denominator is in numerator. Answer is log mode, but here is square. That is 1 upon x square. 1 upon x square means minus 1 upon x integration. Integration of 1 upon x square, right, is minus 1 upon x. So answer is minus 1 upon x is x square plus 1 and plus c. So your final answer will be tan inverse x plus 1 upon x square plus 1 plus c. Either if you don't understand this, derivative of denominator is in numerator and this is not only denominator is square, then 1 upon x square, that is 1 upon t square. If we assume this for t, then derivative of this is this. So answer is 1 upon t square. 1 upon t square integration is minus 1 upon t. If you don't understand, then go like this. X square plus 1 is equal to t. So twice x dx is equal to dt. So this is your dt. So dt upon t square integration, answer is minus 1 upon t. So minus 1 upon t is x square plus 1. Right? So now it's up to you. If you want to waste the time, go use this procedure. Otherwise, write directly answer. Right? So in MCQ, there is no need to write this everything. Now check this. This is tan inverse x. So find out in which options there is a tan inverse x. Okay, but that is not our answer because tan inverse x we require here. Right? Now fx. Fx is minus minus plus. So 1 upon x square. So 1 upon x square is given in only option C. So your option C is correct answer. Right? So option C is correct answer. Right? So another question is 11 from GUJCAT 2010. GUJCAT 2010 paper and 2010 board paper, a very tough paper. Right? Not a single person is able to solve question within 1 hour. Out of 40, maximum 30-31 questions are attended because they have lots of time for calculation. They need lots of time for calculation, right? So mark one thing, how much difficult that was, right? Now see here, this is e raised to minus. So if I write in the numerator, the minus become plus. So e raised to ex log x, e raised to ex log x will be common. So I am taking e raised to integration e raised to ex log x as common, right? E raised to x log x is common. So 1 plus log x is your answer dx. Got it? This is the idea. If I write 1 upon x in numerator, suppose it is x raised to minus 1, then this become x raised to plus 1. If we take in numerator, so minus become plus and taking this common. So this is 1, right? Now this is e raised to. Can I write like this? This e raised to ex raised to log ex into log x means this can be written as e raised to log x raised to ex. So answer of this is x e raised to x. So this is integration x raised to e raised to x, right? And this is 1 plus log x dx. Got it? So applying this formula here. Now this is integration x raised to x raised to e into 1 plus log x dx. Now you know from derivative x raised to x derivative is x raised to x into 1 plus log x here. So assuming let x raised to x is equal to t, so derivative of this is x raised to x into 1 plus log x, right? dx is equal to dt, but we have only 1 plus log x and x raised to x is t, so what we get? 1 plus log x dx is equal to dt upon x raised to x, and x raised to x is t, so dt upon t, so this is dt upon t, right? So this is equal to integration. Now x raised to x is t, so this is t raised to e into this is dt upon t, that is t raised to e minus 1, so this is t raised to e minus 1 dt, and integration of this is power 1 increase, so minus 1 will be cut, so answer is t raised to e upon e, t raised to e upon e is the power, right? So e plus c, and what is t? Is x raised to x, so answer is x raised to x raised to e, that is e upon e plus c, that is from your given option, option B is your correct answer. So here option B is your correct answer, and you know bold letter is your correct answer. Now this is, see, derivative of this, if we assume this e raised to x is e raised to x, and derivative of this is e x raised to e minus 1, but there is no e here, and here 1 e is more here, so we assume for this as t. This is nothing but derivative of the denominator is in numerator, but you can't understand, so we assume for this let e raised to x plus x raised to e is equal to t, so derivative of this is e raised to x plus derivative of this is e x raised to e minus 1, and dx is dt. Now no e here, right? So taking e common, so if we take e common, then this become e raised to x minus 1 and plus x raised to e minus 1 dx is equal to dt, right? Now we have only e raised to x minus 1 plus x raised to e minus 1, so e raised to x minus 1 plus x raised to e minus 1 dx is dt by e. So substituting these all values here, what we get? I is equal to 1 upon e constant integration. Now this is e raised to x minus 1 plus x raised to e minus 1 dx is dt, and denominator is t, that is derivative of the denominator is in numerator, so answer is log mod t, so log mod t plus c, and what is t? T is this, so your proper answer for this question will be option number C, right? So if you have to substitute value, but no need to substitute value in MCQ, right? Because you have to check the answer. So option C, na? Yes, option C is your correct answer, right? Then question number 13 is nice question, and this is important question for 2 marks also or 3 marks, right? But we are solving MCQ, so I'm not going to write all steps. See, this is e raised to e raised to e raised to x, right? So assuming this e raised to e raised to e raised to x is equal to t, that is e raised to bracket, differentiating this, derivative of e raised to bracket is e raised to bracket, derivative of bracket again is e raised to x, so here is again e raised to bracket, and derivative of e raised to bracket is e raised to bracket over dx is equal to dt. Got it? Derivative of e raised to bracket is e raised to bracket, derivative of bracket again is e raised to bracket is e raised to bracket, and e raised to bracket derivative is e raised to bracket, and derivative of x is 1. So now this is, what is this? This is nothing but dt, so I is equal to integration dt, that is answer is t plus c, answer is t plus c, that is answer is t plus c. So your answer is t. What is t? is e raised to x. That is option C is your correct answer, right? So option C is your correct answer in 13 question. E raised to x 3 times e raised to x is in option C, right? So option C is your correct answer. I think all are here bold, I think so, but correct answer is option C. Okay.